Quick Diz News is part of the Quick Diz Takes family of podcasts.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hello, I'm Michael Eisner.
Oh boy. What's up, guys, and welcome to the Quick Diz News, episode number 16. I am your host, Tim LeBeau, alongside Sarah Castano
Hey, howdy, hey.
and John Castano.
Hello there.
Why did I say that like I was so disappointed that Johnny was here? I was like, and John Castano. Like, damn, John, had to be on the show today.
Sorry.
And Johnny Castano, who we're so happy to have here after his little run. And without further ado, we have no speculation this week, I heard, though. There's no speculation.
I'm sad there's no speculation to engage in this week because our speculation became a headline. But
Interesting.
we are going to start with our quick Diz mentions. And first and foremost, Casey's Corner reopens. So after much speculation, cleaning, menu changes and updates, and most recently, cast members were seen in location in their uniform for some last minute updates and refreshers and training, Casey's reopened yesterday, June 30th. Meanwhile, the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor is set to open July 7th.
The world rejoices.
I did see many photos of guests with their Green Monster hot dogs back. So if that's your jam, it's back.
All right.
Water fountains are back in action in Walt Disney World here in New England, specifically Rhode Island. We call them bubblers. I was very confused about the excitement of water fountains until I read the article and realized that it's a bubbler. So drinking fountains, regular water fountains, and that rolling orb of Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland, they are back. Cast members and photo pass photographers are once again able to use guest devices to take photos of guests with their own phones. While no official announcement has been made on Disney's behalf, no posting on their website or anything, cast members and photo pass photographers have confirmed that this is in fact back in place, and they have been taking photos with guest phones since last Friday, June 25th. Now, my question comes, it says guest devices, but then it says to take pictures with guest phones. So I don't know if that in devices would be like an iPad mini, or if it would be a digital camera of some sort. It says guest devices, but then says pictures with phones. So take that as you will, but that availability has returned, which I really did not think would happen.
I can't wait to drink the delicious sulfur flavored water as well.
The
Those
cast
fountains
member,
are disgusting. Anyway,
the
COVID
cast
or,
member,
COVID or no COVID, gross.
cast member preview for Happily Ever After has been set for June 29th, while signage for the nighttime show returns to the park. Tonight, it returns officially for the first time. People are already camping out for their spots on the hub grass. About 3 hours before the show, someone said they weren't moving from their spot at 8:30 in the morning. I think that's a bit dramatic. And I'm hoping that guest was joking. But we're going to throw it there. So people are excited that the fireworks are back. And nope, not the last. I lied to you.
People don't joke around about that. There's people sitting there all day.
For the first time in forever.
Yeah.
In forever. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I'm willing to wait for it.
Forever. Anyway.
You need to get Elsa in there for the first time in forever.
Well, I
just
kind
kidding,
of wish I
Anna.
had it. I know. Oh, well.
I digress. The Contemporaries lobby will close on July 16th for its turn in the reimagining. According to Disney reps, it will be undergoing a collection of modern art pieces, as well as historical behind-the-scenes photographs of the Contemporary during the original development and construction. So the rooms got a little bit of an Incredibles makeover, and now we're getting this more throwback for the Contemporary. Additionally, Steakhouse 71 will be replacing the wave of American flavors at Disney's Contemporary Resort. It will reportedly take cues from Steakhouse 55 at the Disneyland Hotel and will also be decorated heavily in nostalgia and photos such as those that are going to be displayed in the lobby. This makes me super sad because I really enjoyed the wave when we went last summer, and I'm a little bit upset about it. I'm not going to lie.
Never been there. Heard it was
Hopefully
good.
they keep some of the menu.
Yes.
I'm sure they'll keep most of the menu and just add more steak, I guess.
More steakish.
Maybe it'll be better.
It's pretty amazing. It was so amazing. I don't think I got pictures of anything except the dessert.
What was that?
We had like a sampler for our anniversary. It was like a chocolate divineness thing, and there was like a nut. I don't know. It was delicious.
Was it as good as that little thing Johnny likes from the Liberty Tree Tavern? Nope. Johnny's already said no.
Never.
All right.
Goodness. We have more quick mentions. I remembered. The citizen clock that stands outside the Emporium has been removed, most likely for a refurbishment for its 50th celebration. Disney is hiring and offering $1,000 sign-on bonuses for mousekeepers and select kitchen workers. So if you are currently unemployed in that region and this is something that appeals to you, listen to this. So the job listing on the Disney Careers website is looking for Culinary Cook 1 roles, a starting rate of $18 per hour with a $1,000 hiring bonus. You'll get the first payment after 90 days of $250 and the second payment after 150 days of employment of $750. Housekeepers with a starting rate of $16 an hour with the same $1,000 hiring bonus, receiving the first payment after 90 days of $250 and then the second payment after 150 days of employment of $750. So if that's your thing, big incentives to work for Disney. Disney has announced that Coco will be added to Mickey's PhilharMagic. Un Poco Loco will be the new anchoring musical number when it reopens at Disneyland California Adventure and Disneyland Paris on July 17th. It is planned to be added to the rotation at the Magic Kingdom later this year during its 50th anniversary celebration. Disney has also reached out to those families displaced by the events at Surfside. For those of you who don't know, a portion of the building has collapsed due to seawater issues and erosion and kind of structural issues. So Disney has reached out to them, offering them immediate hotel rooms as well as park tickets, which I think is awesome. I just hope they could get a park reservation because the tickets without a reservation, useless. But good for them for reaching out and kind of stepping up and not just offering, a room. And then much like this show, Pirates of the Caribbean has gone off the rails. So this past Friday, June 25th, guests experienced a downtime of about 40 minutes due to a boat that had come off the rails. That treasure room scene towards the end of the ride where Jack Sparrow's, sitting on the throne. It's notorious for the boats bumping into another and creating kind of a traffic jam of sorts as people kind of disembark from the ride. So it must have been hit at just the right spot, and the front end of one of the ride vehicles came off the track, requiring it to be realigned. So maintenance crews were able to realign the boat, returning the ride to its normal routine following a quick test run after the fix to make sure all was right in the world. Those are our quick mentions.
Side note, that chair that Jack Sparrow is in that scene is an actual chair from the terrible Haunted Mansion movie. Fact.
All right, Dwight.
Just saying.
Our quick updates for this week. I said it right.
You did.
I did. I'm proud of me. All right. So Disney has increased the capacity of Boo Bash nights. So all nights except for August 10th, 17th, and October 1st were now once again available for purchase. I don't know if they still are at this point because when I did this, it was before tonight's recording, but those capacities were increased. Hold on.
Probably sold out, if I had to guess. As that was probably Tuesday or Wednesday that came out. I know it was definitely Wednesday when Sarah sent that. And here we are recording on our usual Thursday recording time. And I would have to guess, based upon the response to the first wave, that this is probably already a moot point, but I could be wrong.
I think people are going to be very disappointed with the Boo Bash. I think they're going to oversell it. It's not going to be as empty as all the past things have been.
Nope.
They're just trying to make money back. Obviously, charging you more for less, and I don't think your experience is going to be that good.
I agree.
Unfortunately,
I think that
I didn't buy any.
I think it's a Disney. I think it's just a trend that Disney's going to continue to go down. This is never going to quite. I don't know. I hate to say that, but I just think it's never going to quite be the same with that stuff. So
Yep. So Walt Disney World, update on their cast situation. Fully vaccinated cast members are now no longer required to wear face coverings indoors. So as long as you're fully vaccinated, no face coverings are required for you. For Disneyland, fully vaccinated cast members are no longer required to wear face covering outdoors. So they're taking it step by step, much like Walt Disney World did. They just haven't quite gotten there yet. Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh has reopened its kids' play area. The bees and touch screens have been shown back in use as of Sunday. So hooray for the Petri dish. It has returned.
I guess
in next week's news,
COVID's
there's an
back.
outbreak of COVID in Orlando.
Florida sees an uptake.
The Delta variant is
signs.
just all over that screen.
All signs point
It's going to
to
be
the
the
bees.
honey variant.
Yeah.
Progress is
Gross. Like, is it that? You think COVID would almost be a reason for them to just get rid of that?
Yeah.
Like, do you think to yourself, like, this doesn't need to be here? Like, this is disgusting.
It's awful. Progress is being made on the first structure for the Moana-themed Journey of Water site in Epcot. BioReconstruct shared several photos of the structure thought to be infrastructure and not a finished product, compared with the artist rendering. It appears to be directly over an access stairway to some of the underground tunnels in the park, which will most likely remain intact as construction continues and the park itself evolves. So additionally, the foundation has been completed at Epcot for the Xandarian ship at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Photos have been released showing the completed foundation for the ship prop that will be used in front of the future coaster. So we're getting a little bit of update on some work going on.
Nice.
Additionally, speaking about work going on in the parks, the Magic Kingdom pulled permits to expand their fireworks launch pad for a secondary pad next to the main fireworks launch point behind Magic Kingdom Park, adding more permanent launch points to the northeast and northwest of Cinderella's castle. To this point, Disney has been doing some land clearing between two of the newly proposed launch pads, which was originally thought to be an ongoing railroad track project for like a non-guest area of the park. So the brush clearing would not impact guests' views and would make it more maintainable as a fireworks launching area. Additionally, some land moving has occurred as well. However, it seems to be in its initial stages. So I don't know if that means more land moving is needed or they moved it, but it's not in according to what was pulled on the permits. The area just north of this new launch pad is fairly dense in underbrush, which would be concerning for a fireworks launching pad, like the whole fire hazard thing. And traditionally, Disney does have a system of sprinklers that runs for hours before fireworks shows, which would mitigate the chance of fire. All right, Brightline. The train company contracted to build and run a roughly 17-mile line from Orlando International Airport to the Springs announced a construction start date of early 2024.
What?
Construction completion estimated at late 2025 and an opening in 2026 after passing all safety checks. The line announced they are currently in the design phase of work, which is anticipated to last until late 2022. According to the same announcement, construction from Disney to Tampa wouldn't start until mid-2025 with no end date provided. So this will leave guests without a set transportation, vehicle-less, rental car free from MCO to Disney for several years. So that mirrors continuing Disney Express, but not as Magical Express.
Terrible.
It's looking like they've got the market cornered for a little bit until people are able to get on that Brightline line.
It's been a couple of weeks, Disney, but here it comes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's stupid.
No.
Whatever. All right.
All right. We've got some announcements as far as dining and restaurant updates. So Disney recently announced that the reimagined Citricos at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Guests will now have the ability to dine underneath the lovely London sky in a reimagined restaurant which pays homage to Mary Poppins Returns. The menu has been revamped to match the theming, taking subtle cues from the movie's animated sequence, surrounded by decorative lamps and chandeliers. Citricos will reopen on July 15th. Bookings will become available today, July 1st. Additionally, Trails End Restaurant and the campsites at Fort Wilderness Restaurants will reopen on July 17th as well, serving their hearty family-style skillets for both breakfast and dinner. 8 Spoons Cafe at Animal Kingdom has reopened, bringing their mac and cheese with or without pulled pork, as well as its famous, and I didn't even know this was a thing, so I'm not maybe I was just under a rock about how famous it is, but it's famous pulled pork and jelly sandwich.
I've never heard of it.
I'm just going to leave that to sit with you all for a minute. Not sure how I feel about it.
I mean, now I want to try it because I hear that.
Well, wasn't when the corn dogs at Disneyland came back, weren't they like peanut butter on them or something and pickles? That was a thing too when Disneyland just reopened.
It sounds like a pregnant woman designed their menu.
It was good.
When I hear weird things like that, the first thing I want to do is try it. Because every once in a while, you get that pleasant surprise of, wow, that's a lot better than I thought it would have been.
I mean, I never would have put them together on my own.
Yep.
But
there have been so many beers in this craft beer rush we've had over the last like 10 years or so that I was like, I don't know about that. And then I drank it and I was like,
yeah,
that was a lot better than I thought it would be. So you just never know.
You never
I should probably get that soundbite.
Yes.
Anyway.
Additionally, salt
what's Johnny got? Oh, happily, is that happily ever after going on?
Oh, it's on, you guys. It's happening. Salt and Straw, a popular ice cream shop in the downtown Disney district of Disneyland, is headed to the Springs next year. Salt and Straw patrons rejoiced. And last up on our dining and restaurant.
That's another one that's got weird stuff too.
I feel people put weird things in ice cream more than they put
That's got like bugs and stuff in it. Like chocolate bugs and all kinds of that's
see, that's what we need to get. That's what we need to do on a cooking show that we've been promising for the last 3 years. We need to I've been promising anyway, is make those dishes that have all that wacky stuff in it. I want to see Johnny and Sarah like trying to put chocolate on bugs. As a matter of fact, the boys have a ladybug over there right now you could save for the first meal.
The Castano Insect Catch and Release program is full in effect. It has been released to the backyard. It's on its own.
You're not going to be able to make any culinary perfections without that.
We had the crickets, and me and my brother had the crickets in La Cava.
It's a correction. You and Justin had them.
And we got shots, and they gave us a little plate of crickets. They were pretty good.
Those are crickets. Anyway, moving on.
But last up on our dining, Disney's dining plan will return. While Disney has not released any specific details or
that's what I'm talking about.
Packages, they did offer the statement, quote, while we're not quite ready to share an update on timing, we are planning to bring this guest favorite option back at a later date. We will also continue to reopen more resort offerings, including restaurants like Ohana with the noodles. So once again, people complained, it was heard, and the noodles are back, making it a point.
That meal is not worth the $45 unless you put the noodles in it.
Unless you put the 10-cent noodles back.
Yeah, put the ramen noodles back.
So that's
Disney was probably like, oh, okay. I mean,
I've never had it, so I
make
can't.
people happy, whatever.
Also, in the realm of Disney dining, Disney will be starting its family dinner night. So starting Wednesday, June 30th, a family-style dining bundle will be available to guests at 2 locations, the Centertown Market at Caribbean Beach Resort and Gasparilla Island Grill at the Grand Floridian. So for $79 each, bundles will include, bundles will include a shareable meal for 3 to 4 people, sweet treats, and an original Disney-inspired card-type game, and will be available from 5 to 10. So you can do it mobile order, or you can go in person to pick it up. So Centertown Market offers a very tropical fare, because matches for Caribbean Beach. So you would get roasted Jamaican-style chicken, fried yucca, cilantro rice, seasonal vegetables, Caribbean pull-apart rolls with onion jam and guava butter, and decorate your own Mickey and Minnie cookies.
All for $500.
No, it was $79.99, Johnny.
$79, Johnny.
It was actually, that might be, I mean, depending on how, if it actually feeds 3 people.
Right.
It could possibly be the best. It could possibly be the best value on Disney Resort.
And then I was like $79. I was like, okay, well, about $20 a person, you're getting like a 3-course meal ish.
If that's as big as they say it is, I guess, you know.
Then we have the Gasparilla Island Grill offers a very Italianish fare. So you'd get a garden salad with tomato, cucumber, carrots, and a duo of dressings, a 3-cheese lasagna with tomato sauce, 2 Mickey-shaped cheese or pepperoni pizzas. I don't know about 1-in-1. It just said 2. And a mini cheesecake with strawberry sauce, whipped cream, and fresh berries. Mini as in Minnie Mouse, not mini as in miniature. So you've got your starters, your meals, your sweet treats, and then you're getting that Disney-inspired card game. We'll see.
See, to me, I was kind of, and then you mentioned the Disney-style card game, and I was like, I got to book a reservation as soon as possible.
Because that's what tips you over the end.
Play
right?
the card game. What's up, guys? It's Tim. Just here to remind you to check out our new website, quickdiztakes.com. We cover everything Disney, from our newest videos to our newest podcast, blog posts by contributors, and much more. And while you're there, do not forget to subscribe for the latest notifications on when new blog posts are posted and new videos go up. Of course, check out our YouTube page, Quick Diz Takes, and our Facebook page, Quick Diz Takes, along with Twitter at Quick Diz Takes for me, and at Palm Tree Skook for Sarah, Instagram at Quick Diz Takes Tim, and at Quick Diz Skook. And of course, if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe with friends. Thanks for listening, and now back to the show.
And our big headline, which I know Johnny will have things to say about, Run Disney is back. This was our speculation that became a headline. It's all about the wonderful announcement that they made yesterday. So the in-person marathons and in-person racings, back. So Disney's Wickedly Delicious Wine and Dine Half Marathon weekend, set for November 4th through the 7th, will be available in person as well as virtual. So Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum registration opens on July 6th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. General registration for in-person races opens July 13th at 10, and general registration for virtual opens July 16th at 10. Big difference that Disney travel agents and APs no longer, and DVC no longer get advanced purchasing, just if you're in the Run Disney groups. Additionally, Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, January 5th to the 7th of 2022. The Club Run Disney.
5th to the 9th.
It is 9th. I just don't know how to read numbers at the moment. I'm flustered. So the 5th to the 9th, Club Run Disney Gold and Platinum opens July 20th at 10. General registration for in-person, July 27th at 10. And general registration for the virtual is July 30th at 10 a.m. Again, all Eastern Standard Time for those registrations. Disney's Princess Half Marathon Weekend, February 24th to 27th, 2022. Club Run Disney, August 17th at 10 a.m. General registration for in-person, August 24th at 10 a.m. And general registration for virtual on August 27th at 10 a.m. There was no mention about Star Wars Weekend, which people are upset about, but they have the Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend from March 31st to April 3rd, 2022. Now, there were no release dates.
That's what Star Wars is now.
Well, they said it's going to change every year. So they could combine it in. Maybe this is their way of weeding out Star Wars Weekend. I'm not sure.
No,
but they were. What?
I'm saying they already said they're getting rid of the Star Wars runs.
They did not release any registration for those race dates for the Springtime Surprise at all. But that's kind of where we left it. So in-person running is back. Again, in the past, you've needed 2-night stay. John looked today for January, and it's pretty booked. So unless they're opening more, you're going to be paying for more of the upscale resorts at this point.
Good luck getting a registration, and good luck getting a room. So,
because people are going to be on their own now to get their bibs. Your travel agent can't get it. Your AP and DVC don't give you an advanced purchase time. The only way you get an advanced over the general registration is if you are a Run Disney Gold or Platinum member. But yay, it's back in person.
You have to pay an obnoxious amount of money to get a jacket.
They set that up so conveniently for themselves, didn't they?
You get a jacket? No, okay, you can register early.
I forgot about the jacket.
It doesn't guarantee you anything.
Jacket.
You have to get a jacket.
Imagine that. You can run over there, or you can run right here. You can go over there and run for free. You can come over here and run for $300.
But even the virtual, you're paying like $20 less than the in-person.
You should get a group of people together, Johnny, and like run the courses through the park during regular park operation hours with these people.
Yeah.
But you don't get the behind the scenes.
do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Sir, why are you running in parks? Sir,
Not your
come
business. Not your business. I'm running and that's it.
back. You can call it the cucumber run.
You call whatever you wanted, but call it a free run. Call
Yeah.
it silver membership, copper membership, whatever.
So that's our big story. Run Disney's back.
Yeah. I'm glad it's back. I mean, I don't do it, but I'm glad it's back.
I'd like to do it.
One
but
more step to
I
normalcy.
don't know if it'll be this next year.
Well, this whole next year is so unappealing to me about everything Disney because it's going to be a madhouse. Not just because it's the 50th, but because now, the whole everyone having to be not going during COVID is made it even worse.
We get the 50th celebration. You got half of Epcot under construction. So stuff is down. You have fewer places to put all these people. So even though capacity's reduced at the moment, you have fewer places to spread them out. I mean, more shows are coming back, which is great because those are people eaters, but
Yeah, I mean, by January, the park's going to be completely to capacity anyway.
I mean, I don't really understand what they're trying to get at with not allowing travel agents and stuff. I mean,
Trying to make people join those golden.
I guess they're doing that, but then people that aren't doing, then it's just gonna. When has any Disney thing gone smoothly when trying to register for something online? So it's just gonna create a mess. All this is so. And then now looking for, I know people had booked rooms or prior to today, but then yesterday, and then everybody else gobbled up all the rest of the whatever available rooms. Now you got left is $500-$600 a night rooms, which you're already paying an astronomical price just to run the race. So I don't know. Hopefully, but I want to run marathon weekend, but then do I try to register and then hope that they open up more resorts before then, or do I stay off? So it's just, I don't know. It's a lot of like logistics to figure out. You're gonna stay off site, and if you stay off site, you got to rent a car because then you got to be at Epcot parking lot at 3 a.m. and 3:30 in the morning. So it's just, I don't know. So it might just be.
Sounds like a lot of work and a lot of money.
Yeah. So maybe we'll wait for
a lot of
2023.
ifs.
2023 might be a little easier.
All right, we're out. See you next week. Check out the podcast this week. Be a good one. You know how I know because I'm not on it. All right, take it easy, guys. See you next week.